What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 62 of the XtraSlice, brought to you by the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton Ichiban LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the mayor of Stardew Valley and Eorzea, Chris Montalbano.
Resident Evil's 25 now.
We got the most generous squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Wizards of the Coast, I don't know how you managed to take something amazing and fuck it up this hard.
And we got the Akatsuki Do-Rag, Madrid Devon.
Domain expansion. Malevolent Shrine.
That might have been loud as shit. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We got rumors of a Discord buyout. We're going to talk about Resident Evil being 25 for Chris's sake, so he doesn't get super bored. And we're going to talk about the Switch 4K rumors.
Damn. Y'all know what happens last time.
They don't. That's the whole point of all of this. They don't know what happened last time.
Actually, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm out here doing damage control.
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you were here, you were here. But yeah, I've been playing Yakuza 7, or Yakuza Like a Dragon, as it's known in North America. The what?
You been hitting that yak?
The yak. I'm getting yacked with the yak. Ooza. Yeah, I played about 3.5 hours of Like a Dragon. I played it all today, and I'm glad I waited for like the PS5 version, because there's been parts, like some parts it looks like a PS2 game, straight up. But there are other parts, I'm like, why can I see the threads in this dude's suit? It's like almost pre-rendered levels of like ridiculously good looking in parts. So, yeah, and just the PS5, like it uses a card system for one thing, and it's like you are this much % through the game, and so I'm at the 6% mark. I'm in chapter 2. I'm getting to like. I think I'm almost done with chapter 2 because we're about to do the thing that they set up us doing at the beginning of chapter 2. So, but it's a fun time. Like, I just kind of wanted to give it a try because I was curious about it. I was like, Yakuza 0 didn't really grab me like that, but this one's like a different flow, and the character seems to be a lot more relatable. He's like super into video games. Like, he plays Dragon Quest, and so they have like an in-lore reason of like, oh yeah, the battles are turn-based like Persona because he plays a lot of Dragon Quest.
Yeah, that's the way Ichiban processes things. That's what makes him so pure.
We'll see, because Ichiban was on some other shit already, and I was like...
You talking about low-cut Ichiban?
Yeah, low-cut, and I mean, even fucking Eric Andre Ichiban. He looks like Eric Andre, and I can never unsee that. Like, they put Ichiban next to fucking Eric Andre, and it was, the resemblance was...
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
Nah. But he used to fly out to Atlanta to get his haircut. It's in lore. You learn about it in the 5th hour of the game.
Oh, I'm excited for it.
How do you like it's like? How does it feel? Is it weird being like playing a JRPG that's Yakuza?
It's like I'm kind of putting up with sitting through, like, the first cutscene with, like, at least 40 minutes all the way through. So, I kind of, like, put my JRPG, like, I'm like, yeah, let me just enjoy this for what it is. And, I mean, it kind of has, like, that active time thing. So, it is straight up turn-based, but it has a thing where you can do a perfect block and you can, like... do your attacks, like your skills have you like mashing or holding buttons and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I mean,
Oh, they got
overall,
that good active combat. Yeah,
yeah,
a good active turn-based.
right. It's not like an ATB in any sense. Like if anybody's thinking that when I say active, it's not you're not filling up an ATB bar. It's like it's your turn. This dude's next, and then this dude's later, and you go through that rotation. But
But yeah, you got like move-specific ones though.
yeah, you have
Yeah,
like
we know the vibes.
what I'm thinking like Paper Mario or like that Steven
Final
Universe.
Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
Certain moves, like certain samurai moves, you would have to put in the combo. Same thing with like monks.
Well, it hasn't been any combos yet, but I can see like more advanced classes in the game because I still like.
Yeah,
I'm-
dummy classes.
I'm hanging out with the second member of my party, but he hasn't joined my party yet. So we'll see. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. Like they didn't let me go off the beaten path super early on. I probably could have, but I've just been playing and enjoying myself. And, I kind of do some light grinding of when I'm running around the city. Any, like, group of enemies I see, I'll go and fight them. But, yeah, it's been fun.
Shit, that's lit. I can't wait to play it myself. Apex got me by the fucking...
Apex, Chaos Theory's over now, right? Like, as of this recording. So, yeah, I finished Chaos Theory. I finished my Battle Pass. It's just a matter of, like, getting treasure packs at this point. And so...
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm
logged
at
on
like
in a few
75
days.
on the Battle Pass, so...
Yeah, you're
I
making
can
it there.
finish it, There's plenty of weeks left, so that's not a problem
Yeah.
at all.
I just kind of
But,
got to the point that, like, I'm like, Rise is coming. Rise is on the horizon.
Yeah.
I got Yakuza now.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to put a limit. I'm gonna have to, like, allocate a certain amount of time to play something other than Rise, just so I still get in my other content, because all the Rise content's going somewhere else. We can't let that spill over to the podcast.
It's going to have to with the way that I'm trying to play Rise, but it might only be a couple weeks. I don't know.
That's fair.
Chris, we've let you have multiple Final Fantasy takeovers at this point. I've been limiting my Monster Hunter talk. You want me to talk Monster Hunter? I beat Behemoth, Extreme Behemoth, for the first time ever last night in Monster Hunter World and got the Draken Layered Armor.
How did you do it?
I did it with you, I did it with Jawan, and I did it with Anton, who had other Anton, aka Erratic by Nature. Check him out on Bandcamp. Yeah, all of us, we got together, and we fucking beat that shit.
Yo, we curb stomped that nigga.
The crazy part is Radix, he had never even fought a behemoth. We had to do the first quest of him, like, repelling the behemoth, and then we did the quest where we, like, slayed
y'all have to
regular
fight the
behemoth.
Kula?
No, he had done the Kula before.
Oh, okay.
I would have been
shit,
down
that's
for
the
it. Like,
That's the hard part right there. Fighting that Kulu with
No.
that indestructible fucking crystal.
fucking Extremist
strong
is still the hard part.
You know.
But I beat him.
Extreme meth.
I got.
Exactly.
I have 2 monsters left in the game. Well, technically, like 1.5 monsters left in world that I haven't beat, and so probably at some point early on in Rise, I'll go back and just stomp them out with my obtained knowledge. Only thing is, I won't be able to waterfall. So. But yeah, shout out to Jawan, shout out to Radic, shout out to Madrid. We ran that shit. Like, we got a strategy down by the end of that shit. It was like... all the Final Fantasy 14 shit hit a little bit harder. Because, like, they had, the Final Fantasy 14 music. They had the light party. They had the duty started. Like, all of that stuff with...
Duty completed.
Complete? Right. Like, oh my god, that shit hit so different now that I've played 100+ hours of 14.
14 that we beat Extremeth? Is that what happened? Like, we're coming off of 14 into Monster Hunter? It was like... These smell like the warriors of light, and not hunters.
Right? I'm on my
Oh,
way to
it hit
becoming a
different.
warrior of darkness at this point. Shit.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, so is Behemoth a 14 crossover or?
Yeah, that's why 14 got the Rathalos. I'm still trying to get to the
Oh.
Rathalos in 14, but yeah, the reason 14 they traded content basically. And so it's a straight up 14 crossover, like your attacks, the damage numbers, they changed the font to be the 14 damage numbers font,
cool.
like down to the little details is really fucking cool what they did. That's why I'm super stoked, because like I've seen the Palico and the Moogie minions and stuff like that, but I'm just ready to see how they adapt Monster Hunter World into 14.
The font, they do the same thing to where the font changes and everything.
Oh man, I'm ready for that shit, because with my time with 14, I thought I could make it to post-game Stormblood by the time Rise came out, but just I was starting to get kind of burned out. Like now when I go in, I have energy where like I was getting to the point where I was just playing a fucking play. Like I just open it up and just kind of let it run and like have story quests and shit go. And even like I had gotten to the point where I could turn my brain off in a dungeon. Like when I'm doing my dailies.
Just do it.
Yeah, and just because all I got to do is like run through, stop, tank, run through, stop, tank. Like the rotation on warrior is not that crazy. It's not like samurai. You can always tell with like me with a new class when I'm getting my muscle memory in. I have to look at the hotbar, and so I'm like, all right. That's why I feel like I'm more proficient with Gunbreaker than I am with Samurai. Because Samurai, I gotta, like, move and dodge and do shit like that. Like, kind of get out of the way of shit. But Gunbreaker at least has enough health that I can go up, get into the habit of my rotation, get that muscle memory, and keep it running like that.
Yeah, you gotta actually pay attention to mechanics when you're playing DPS.
Yeah, when it comes to tank, I think I'm just gonna... I want to run Paladin. They got some dope trip, and you know that's what I'm here for.
Paladin. So is Paladin the only tank that uses shield? Because I don't think Dark Knight uses it.
Yes.
Yes.
So
The answer is yes.
I just have shields. Like I got fucking ass loaded shields, so I might do whatever
Might as well
it takes.
take up the mantle.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at some point I'm going to have all my tanks leveled because.
Are you gonna try to get all those mounts?
I'll look at what the mounts are. I haven't seen any of the mounts. I've heard people talk about the mounts.
They're all sick. For the most part, they're all
And you just got to be.
pretty fucking tight.
You just got to be 70 for
mostly
that,
sick.
I think, yeah, and then you do something else and you can upgrade that mount and it gets like badass armor.
All right, Madrid. In Audacity, how do your WAV files look? Because you're peaking to the point that Discord's like cutting you out for at least me.
It's peaking that bad. All right, what if I talk like this?
I mean, you could probably just turn down the gain on the mic. If your waveforms look fine, that's fine, because we'll get it edited like that, but you know.
How about this?
Just make sure you're not too quiet on Audacity. Audacity is all that matters right now.
I mean,
But shout out Twitch viewers, because y'all the goats. We definitely love you guys. But like, Madrid's not unbearably loud. It was just kind of like he had a bit of a distortion because he was so loud, and Discord was just like, nah, we're going to cut some of this fucking noise out of here.
This is what happens when you switch mics. Like my shit was running smooth, you know, everything was going well.
Well, you know, now we're all using the same mic. We're like professionals or something. Everybody's like, nah, not professional yet.
we're working on it.
Yeah,
we're
we're
only on episode
We got
like
the
16,
ish at the
bro.
at the end of that.
right. We only have like over 205 episodes out there. Nothing too crazy. But Chris, so we got two stories that pertain to you, especially this week.
Does he?
The first one I'll talk about because I feel like everybody can talk about it a bit more than the one that's specific to you. Is rumored that Microsoft is going to buy Discord, and so I know Google buying something means something. And like, how do you guys feel about like if Microsoft were to
bad.
buy Discord?
Do you think it's really that
Because
bad?
when was the last time Microsoft bought something that they didn't end up fucking over? It happened with Skype. Happened with Mixer. It's gonna happen again with Discord.
Not that.
Yeah, I feel like
Skype's worse than
Microsoft buying Discord is better for Microsoft than it is for Discord. Discord
Right.
going public is better for everyone.
So
But you also
are
got-
those the options?
Jalen's-
Because I heard.
Jalen's, examples are really old though. During Microsoft's really bad time.
Right, because Microsoft just
Wait,
bought
wasn't Mixer
Bethesda.
wasn't Mixer like 2 years ago?
No, Mixer. It's been a minute since the
Mixer
Mixer.
dying was
We're
a couple
getting
months
old.
ago.
Like, yeah, Mixer dying was like a
Okay, I
2020
will say
thing.
I was
but
in a Parmesan for a year and I didn't really get to leave the house like that.
Oh, that's true.
yeah, but the Mixer thing happened like
Weren't those the
5
last
years before the Parmesan.
Yeah, but it's like, well, every time it's one of those things where it's like,
So I did
it's
hear
not
that
going
right.
to
He
happen
said
immediately
Parmesan.
either. It's not going to happen immediately either. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, Microsoft bought Discord. Discord's going to fall in a week. You know,
Hey man, they
we're
might.
probably going to be talking about the drop in quality about this time next year.
I mean,
That's
we'll
the thing
see.
about it.
I
I don't see
mean, I
Microsoft
don't-
taking care of this investment like that.
I don't think I have done enough research to say either way because I don't know what Microsoft's bought that is good.
Like one of the things that makes Discord so good is its policies and its procedures. You know,
Yeah.
like Discord's really like not tolerant of like all hate speech and shit like that.
Mhm.
And you know, that's why there's pretty much none of those servers, you know. So
Mhm.
do you think Microsoft is gonna have that same level of care, or are they just gonna kinda like pump Discord more money without trying to put their fingers in the pie? That's what worries me, you know.
So
'Cause
the thing is,
All like in major acquisitions, the smaller people usually end up getting fucked over. So what is
Yeah.
that going to mean for a server like ours, or like even smaller servers?
right, the more
Or-
like tight
I
knit.
mean,
Like we
it
have
could
a tight
be-
knit community in our server, but like I know there's some servers that it's like this is me and my friends that I can't see because there's a Porygon going on, and so
Yeah, there's only like who knows how much longer we're going to be in this padme, so we really have to be careful.
yeah, I just hope that this somehow leads to consoles getting a Discord app.
That'd be
That's
cool.
why they just need to go public.
Yeah,
I mean, this could be something that Microsoft's doing to help. Like they may keep the entire team of Discord, who has made Discord what it is, and just help it financially and be like, we like what you're doing. We probably.
I mean,
just
that's the
wanna put
best
you
case
on-
scenario,
Yeah,
but
we want you on.
Best
Xbox.
case scenario is just Microsoft just gives Discord some extra cash, gives them a bunch of Microsoft emotes, and that'd be the end of it.
we got Microsoft emotes in our server. Plug.
we got Microsoft emotes at the house. You know, let's keep pushing.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like the best scenario is they just give Discord a little money,
Yeah,
you know, give them a little extra cash to put a version of it on the Xbox.
Mhm.
That's
good.
what I really wish.
I just don't trust Microsoft to do that
I don't see why they wouldn't.
because they're a big corporation, so they're going to try and figure out how to squeeze more money out of it, and that's when they're going to fuck it up.
I mean, they're already getting Discord Nitro from me, so
Yeah,
I'm paying for Discord at this point. Just because, you know, I love Discord so fucking much. Discord is really, like, app of the generation for me. So,
man.
It's been fun watching like these talk services just grow over the years. Like,
Yeah.
because I remember back when Ventrilo was a thing, and I was just
What the fuck is that?
You didn't never heard
Ventrilo?
about
Oh.
Ventrilo? Like even I heard about
Oh,
Ventrilo,
man.
and I wasn't playing
Back in
games
the
on
day.
PC.
So
What was it?
pretty much
TeamSpeak and
it was just voice
Ventrilo
servers.
Wars?
Mm-mm.
It was Discord before Discord, right
Oh.
around when. Let's see. So this would be like early Lich King. So this should be like 2011, 10ish.
I feel like I heard
But-
about TeamSpeak, like TeamSpeak and
TeamSpeak.
I think TeamSpeak came first, then
okay, and I mean then eventually it migrated to Skype, right? And then
Well, see,
people
at
got
the point
sick
in
of
time I'm
Skype.
talking about, people were trying to use Skype. People were using Skype instead of Vent and TeamSpeak, but then Microsoft bought Skype, and that ended that.
right, like the fact that Skype is still a thing. So it's at least, you know, if Discord were to be bought by Microsoft, I could see it sticking around forever, it becoming obsolete and nobody using it, but it being
Still a thing.
right.
The way you have Skype on your Windows 10 right now.
Yeah.
And they still
And you
promote
might have it on your
heavily.
fucking Xbox. You really
Yeah.
might have fucking Skype
I would
on
like
your
to have
Xbox.
it on my Switch. That's what I really want.
I need Discord. Like, don't try and bring Skype into this shit. Don't nobody want to use
Actually,
Skype?
I'm bringing Skype into
Oh,
this
shit, I
as
thought
an
we were
example
talking about
of how
Discord.
Microsoft treats its services. I think Skype is a good example of how Microsoft treats its services, because Skype did kind of stop innovating right after that.
Yeah, like Skype was cool when I was in Trinidad, and it was my only way to talk to anybody in the States. Like the more recent
mean-
times, I just took a phone and was fine. But
Right. I mean, that's also a thing. Like, Skype was one of those ways to talk to your family outside of the United States.
right,
Conveniently.
grandparents
without paying a bunch of
everywhere
money.
love Skype.
Yeah. And then you got smartphones upgraded to the point to where you don't need to do that no more.
Right.
So
I mean,
Skype kind of came obsolete and could have reinvented itself for this panorama, but didn't.
Mhm.
And then lost
Hey,
to
think about it. Like, this panorama was all about voice, about communication. Like, Zoom
I
became
think
a crime against
Microsoft
humanity.
At the same time, they were pushing Teams more than they were pushing Skype.
Yeah, I mean, because like you said, with Skype getting bought out, they stopped innovating. They were like, "We won."
Yeah,
Like, what more do you want us to do? So, Zoom was hungry, so they're like, "All right, yeah, we're gonna do what we need to do. We're gonna get paid."
that's true.
And it became synonymous with it. Like, people don't mention Discord in these conversations, which is weird because I know
In gaming
like,
circles,
way
they
more
do.
people-
Yeah,
more than just gaming circles now.
So the
Like,
thing about
plenty of
Discord, though,
people-
is
like they said,
But
they
also
wanted
the
to
thing
break
about
away
Discord
from
is
gamers.
I
Oh, not
think
break
Discord
away.
does better outside of the gaming space, because the thing about Discord is the whole thing about you're making servers. You're literally carving out your own space on the internet to do what you want,
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you couldn't really do that with the other apps.
Yeah.
no.
That's the thing. Like the social media aspect of Discord for me is like the strong selling point, because it's not like, you know, we're just out here and just talking, you know, like not recording, not streaming, not doing anything like that. We're out here like posting memes. We're out here fucking like finding new shit posts. We're out here like talking about games and stuff. Like, and I know we primarily have a gaming focused thing, but I am aware that there are other servers out there. Like all the servers I'm even active in primarily focus around games, but at the end of the day, some of the most important interactions I've had on Discord have been completely unrelated to games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
anime talk.
yeah, a lot of anime talk.
Hell, every
Right? And it's
content
like-
creator has their own server at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can and that's the thing about it. It's like you're not like, oh, I'm gonna just call up a friend. It's you're making your own digital clubhouse. Like we have
Right.
like in ours, we have a spot to talk about anime. We have a spot to talk about anime spoilers. We have a spot
Yeah.
to talk about TV shows and
There's
play
literally a space
tabletop games.
for everybody to communicate on the subjects that they love the most.
Right. So how is Microsoft going to affect that if they get their hands on it? That's what I want to know.
I mean, the thing is, even with Discord itself, like I can't say what Microsoft's going to do, because if Microsoft's proved anything recently, especially in the Xbox division, they're just going to do some shit that nobody's going to see coming, and it's just going to happen, and we're going to take it. So
Yeah.
And then they're gonna close Discord in like 7-8 months when it fails.
But I mean, they're talking billions.
maybe.
Like, that's the thing.
What would y'all do if Discord went down?
I mean, I'm on Twitter. Y'all can find me, you know.
That would
Hit me
just
up in
suck.
my Twitch chat. Yeah, it would
That
suck
actually would hurt.
momentously.
I mean,
you know
we
how
would
many?
definitely just,
like,
we would
how
just
much-
download Slack at this point.
We would have to download.
Oh my god! Yeah, we actually have to become an LLC. We
No,
become if
bro.
Discord goes down, we become an LLC. That's what happens.
Right.
Whenever I hear the Slack messages, I get so fucking triggered, bro.
Yo.
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
So
God,
damn much.
I'm like, God damn, why am I being pinged? Because whenever I get pinged, it's like Madrid. We need you right now, and I'm like, fuck.
so wait, do you have
Buddy,
to
I
be
get
an
the
LLC to have a Slack?
No. No,
But
not
you
at
need
all.
an LLC, brother. If you want to flip, you want to take that profit, you take your stimulus. So what you do, you get you a PPE loan. You go out there, you buy 3-4 houses, flip them, rent out each bedroom in there, repave it, and then you kick out all your tenants for a lease violation. You just doubled your profit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
And then you sell that house to someone else. You've just tripled your profit.
So
But you gave them a faulty contract, so really, it's still your house.
I mean,
Look-
Microsoft also owns GitHub, and GitHub is fucking
What?
solid. So if you don't know what
What is-
GitHub is, it's pretty much a coder's paradise where they share.
Oh, well.
It's the open source of open
Oh.
source coding.
Yeah. All these coders share their code and whatnot, and then
Coder.
it's cool.
KOTOR.
They bought that back in 2018, and it still runs perfectly normal, like it used to.
All right. Well, I mean,
Also-
sticking on the. Well, Jalen, say what you got to say before I switch topics.
Well, what I was gonna say is one thing about Discord, and this is something Microsoft's been a part of, is one thing that should be mentioned is over the past 20 years, consumer technology has become, especially software, has become more and more anti-consumer. Like it's one of those, the simple things we used to just go in and fix, now you got to pay somebody to fix, or you just got to buy a new version of it.
Yeah.
All right.
So like, we need that right to repair hardware and software.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Bring back Flash, you know? Adobe, just sell that source, or just put that source code online. Let people have Flash again. But, you know, Microsoft was looking to buy Discord. Sony actually went out and purchased Evo since we last talked.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot
did
about that
buy
shit
Evo.
too. And then something midway through this, I was like, "Oh fuck, Evo!" And I know Amram and Robbie, like, just to at least please those two and myself, we're gonna talk about Evo being bought by Sony. So, did you guys see this news? Other than Madrid, like Jalen, Chris, did you guys see this news make the
No,
rounds
I
during the
saw
week?
it, and I have some thoughts on it. I have actual thoughts on it.
Give us those thoughts, brother. Speak your truth.
Okay, so one thing about it is, on one hand, it could be a good thing because it's going to give Evo some money, what it needs to be stable and to really like build
A
up
fresh start.
build up what the FGC is going to look like in this post problem
Pepsi.
world. But on the same notion, I see the same kind of Evo nonsense that's been happening continue to happen, such as like, oh, we're going to release the games we're going to be playing for Evo, and then a week afterwards, a developer drops some cash, and all of a sudden we got a game that isn't out for 6 months on the Evo stage.
Well, I mean, it looks like Evo 2021 is going to be online, so they can't actually do that this year. And I mean, for the fact that there was no Evo last year.
Yeah. Heck, and then also like smaller tournament runners have been doing like really well. Like, heck, Team Spooky is hosting NLBC online right now. They're on like week 54.
Damn.
I mean, Three Bears Gaming, they do their Monday night fighting game sessions. And I mean, Rusty Rupees, they do Tekken Tuesday. Even though Monster Hunter Rise is about to come out and fuck everything up for everybody.
Is this, to everybody else, is PlayStation buying Evo 100% a positive reaction?
My thing... So the thing is, it looked like Evo was just trying to kind of rebuild. So for a lot of these live events, the majority of their revenue is made from holding a live event and charging for tickets and having like... Yeah. And I mean, PlayStation sponsored the last couple Evos that they had in person. So this wasn't like a buyer coming out of nowhere. And PlayStation, like, if you guys look at PlayStation's Twitch channel or their YouTube channel, they do fighting game tournaments on the regular. Blaze Blue, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, in the event section of the PS... Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, in the event section of the PlayStation 4 menu, like... I remember just seeing fighting game tournament after Street Fighter 5 even, like tournament. And so they've already been putting a lot of money into like the FGC just by proxy of doing that like that. And so my hope is that they already sponsored Evo. Evo had a terrible year in 2020. Like, they tried to do Evo online. There were all the sexual allegation problems. There were all the issues with, like, Skullgirls. There were all of these different problems. I feel like PlayStation coming in and buying it is a way for them not to, like, live paycheck to paycheck. Like, if you're holding this event and you can't have the event and you're... Like, I've seen this across the industry, like... out here in this Pepsi, a lot of like in-person event coordinators are just having a shit time adapting to the new normal, you know? And so the fact that PlayStation can back Evo, like Evo didn't sell any tickets 2020, wasn't even able to hold a competition because there was so much controversy going on in the scene. Like, PlayStation right now is just a cash cow, like, to pay them, and it's not even like, it was a few million, and when Microsoft is talking billions out here, like, it's a minor investment in comparison, and I feel like the majority of the FGC plays on PlayStation. Even at EVO, all the, like, big games, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Under Night, Grand Blue, like, all of these big games are on PlayStation. Like, I know there's been kind of a focus on Steam lately because of Guilty Gear, but I mean, all of that has been more recent. I feel like this last generation, the FGC lived on PlayStation. I still have that one guy who joins the party just to be like, hey, is anybody playing any fighting games in here? So...
Hey, I mean, if they're a part of the community and the community already loves them, then nothing bad can really come from it.
I mean, yeah, especially nothing could be worse than what happened with Evo this year or last year. Except for it happening again, like
And also, like, another thing with it is that hopefully they'll start enforcing that that games that will be on the Evo stage will have rollback. You know?
I don't think PlayStation would put their foot down like that.
No, I said Evo. I said Evo. I didn't say PlayStation. I said Evo.
Well,
Evo
now
can do
Evo
that.
is part of PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
And
I
Evo
mean,
can still do that because that's the thing about it. It's only doing that will only make everybody more money because at this point your games are dying if they don't have good rollback.
right. And I think at this point with Evo, like, of course, it's probably going to be online again this year, right? So
Most likely.
Yeah.
this is the best time to do that. Like,
Hopefully
next year
they
it might
push
not
it a little
matter as
bit
much.
so we can have Guilty Gear Strive on the lineup, and I'd enter an Evo Online for Guilty Gear Strive.
Strive has rollback, so
Yeah.
they would count.
Yeah, no, Strive. Oh my God, Strive.
And that rollback is good. You would know
Sugoi.
it's a thing.
So fucking sweet. Oh my God.
But Tekken's being ran on PC, by the way.
Not the last time it was like last year. Evo Online was only PC, like so they could ensure you had an Ethernet and all that stuff. But the year before, like both the Sonic Fox years, the majority of their games were being run on PlayStation. Like PlayStation was not even just like general Sony, like specifically PlayStation was the sponsor of Evo. Last time it was in person and the year before.
Oh fuck, weren't we supposed to get MV2 last year?
What's that?
Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
were last
Yeah.
year.
Oh, damn. That would have been tight.
I don't know why MV2 was just like a really obscure Japanese name in my head. Like, I was really out here like,
Let's erase the C.
but yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom was supposed to be last year, and I mean, we there's a possibility of it showing up this year. No chance of Melee, no chance of
That's fine.
Ultimate.
Yeah, Melee needs that good old dirt nap. I mean, I do love Melee, but it needs that dirt nap.
It needs to, yeah.
Just let it die, y'all. Let it rest. Let it rest.
All
Let
right,
it become nostalgia.
huh?
Let Melee become nostalgic.
Yeah,
It really does, because also another thing about it though is like it's such a bitch to set up. Like you gotta find a CRTV. You remember that?
Yeah,
Like-
you just got to get the SpongeBob one off eBay.
What?
Just
You never thought there was like a SpongeBob television that was like a CRT that actually kind of ran games well? So, like, look, if you just Google SpongeBob TV, I guarantee you'll find it. But, yeah, they would show up at Melee tournaments all the time because... You know, back before the Pepsi Porygon, like when people would just show up in mass for shit like that, like... By the way, I'm writing down all these P words we're using, and I'm just gonna... The episode title's gonna be like an interesting lineup of them, so... Don't go too hard, because I'm not trying to have a 1,000-character long fucking episode title, but...
Don't challenge me.
We've already gotten Parmesan, Porygon, Panorama, Pepsi, and Problem. So I could
Does
call.
pneumonia count?
I feel like it's not as much of a spoken P as Porygon.
Big
Like
brain, though,
psychic.
you know?
Like, I mean, in
you
that
have
case,
not missed the podcast. We're trying to think of words that start with the letter P to not say pandemic.
damn, Jalen, I was just trying not to have the actual word come out all episode, and Jalen's like, fuck the plan.
Hey, I'm talking to chat.
Yeah, you're talking to chat. What up, Contraviction? We've already gotten Parmesan, Porygon,
What up, though?
Panorama, Pepsi, and Problem. So,
Yeah, it's been a long protractor. It'd be like that. Anyway, but what else happened this week?
Well, Chris, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was Resident Evil's 25th anniversary, which I didn't realize is the same. Like, I didn't realize Pokemon and Resident Evil are the same age.
That year made me the gamer I was going to be this day. Just playing Pokemon Red and also killing zombies at the age of 5.
So, you were talking, like, before we started recording about them doing something for it? Like, Pokemon just kind of, they announced Pokemon Legends Arceus, and they did, like, a whole thing on Pokemon Day. They did that fucking Post Malone concert that is still, like, I thank the internet for that happening, because we're in this Porygon, like, this Powerade has us where we can't go to actual concerts. I spent my birthday last year at that Travis Scott concert, and I was like, I'll watch this Pokemon concert after the fact. And 2021's weird, man. Like, 2020 was weird, but it was, like, a lot scarier. 2021 is just fucking, like, bonkers weird.
Yeah. Well, this is a little... I mean, nothing planned for concerts in Raccoon City or anything, which would be kind of cool. Just to, like, see a death metal band just shredding zombies. But they are having a showcase sometime in April. They haven't announced the date. They said, look on your social media for more information later on.
Follow at Resident Evil.
Right. They won't discuss or like hint at anything they're gonna show. It's probably gonna be Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, I've heard multiple people, like, I've been actually up on my podcast because I've been, like, working more days. I'm spending more time commuting, so I can spend more time just raw listening to podcasts. And yeah, I know Resident Evil 4 remake was kind of a rumor for a minute, but I was just... The fact you saying that just kind of reinforced my belief in that actually being a thing.
Yeah, they are having an open beta for RE-verse for anyone who cares in like April 7th through April 11th or something along those lines. I might play it. I might just check out the little open beta.
You just gotta get you a PS5 and play it at the highest fidelity possible.
That game's just not going to look good. I just don't believe that the game's ever going to look good.
All right. Run through the rest of this.
Kind of like showed. I mean, we already know they announced that Resident Evil's movie is getting rebooted. That will actually be like the games, and then, I mean, Resident Evil 8's coming out this year, so they're doing a lot for this 25th year anniversary.
Right, they do have 8 coming. That's a release.
They do. I really want to know how quick Mia dies. I just want to know.
20 minutes. I give her 20 minutes.
You think 20
Less
minutes?
Than 20
in?
minutes. Less than 20 minutes in. I'm saying we're gonna have the opening song. Probably like a 5-minute cutscene of Happy Family. Everything goes to shit. She'll be dead by minute 15.
Thanks, Chris. I mean, they give her a whole ass glow up after this bullshit from Resident Evil 7.
I mean, when you've been stuck in dirty Louisiana infected bog water for God knows how long, a bath would do a lot for you.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, like, a quick bath could take most of that entire family from creepy to normal in like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Jack.
Well, in Resident Evil 7, when you go back in time, you fall asleep and you talk to Jack in Dream World, and he's all cleaned up, and he just looks like a nice old man in Louisiana.
Just a very sad old man who didn't deserve any of this bullshit, but I'm going to put another bullet in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It got to be that way.
It got to be that way. But yeah, that's about it.
Wait, apparently Jill Valentine is playable in Rainbow Six Siege.
How does that make you feel, Chris?
I'm not going to play Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, if Jill Valentine didn't make me play Monster Hunter, I'm definitely not playing Rainbow Six. I feel like I would get thrown off this podcast if that was...
The thing is, Rainbow Six, like, I got Rainbow Six a while ago, and it got a free next-gen upgrade, so I technically have the PS5 version of Rainbow Six Siege, if you want to do that. I know, like, there's Resident Evil shit in The Division 2 as well, and so, either of those games, just let me know, Chris. Either of them.
Either of them?
I think they both, no, Division definitely doesn't have crossplay, so that would kind of suck. But I think Rainbow Six might have crossplay.
Okay. Maybe.
You don't
Rainbow
want to play
Six
it.
is like
You don't want to play it.
third person, right?
No, first person, like
Rainbow
with
Six Siege is
super
first person.
hardcore.
Take Valorant and make it. It's the sweatiest FPS in existence right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna say it. It's the sweatiest.
I don't need that in my life. I ain't got the time.
My life be like, ooh, ah.
Remember, all headshots are lethal. That's the thing about that game.
All headshots are one hit?
Yep.
So when you're telling your homies that, yeah, he's one hit, you're technically not lying.
They do the gun
Yeah, all you
lean
gotta do is
that
shoot 'em in
I
the face.
always love seeing in first-person shooters. Like when you like lean with the gun and like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's always fun to see in a first-person shooter. So like, I may like give Rainbow Six a shot. This is not a promise
No.
because we are on the.
If you want to play a game like Rainbow Six Siege, I just say come play Valorant.
Yeah, I got
say screw it, come play Valorant.
I've been trying to get fucking Valorant going for a fucking minute. I am down to play some goddamn Valorant.
Let's do it.
I do have it on my PC.
All right. So, well, speaking of shit you got on your PC, Chris, I got to transition. Rocket League is getting a new version. Like, I sent you the articles. I didn't get a chance to read them. So, what's going on with Rocket League? What is this new thing that Rocket League has going?
You're pretty much in this, like, I don't even know how to fucking explain this. Okay, so you're in this oval room. If you straighten out the sides, the two ends, and that's where your goal is, and you're kind of like, you just, fuck, I don't know. It's not Rocket League, but it's Rocket League.
All right, so I got
Help me out here. I don't know how to explain
Okay,
it. It's
announcing Rocket League Sideswipe for mobile. A new standalone mobile game is in development and launching later this year. We're happy to announce Rocket League Sideswipe, a new standalone Rocket League experience built from the ground up for mobile platforms that's coming later this year. We've worked hard on this free mobile iOS and Android game that takes the core competitive gameplay of Rocket League and reimagines it for a mobile device. In Rocket League Sideswipe, players will compete from a new perspective on the field in 1v1 or 2v2 matches. Games will be fast-paced, 2-minute matches that you can play with friends, near or far, thanks to online play. And then that's just like the intro paragraph. There's a bunch of shit. It looks like it's bringing in new cosmetics into like Rocket League Prime. So it might be like the Llama Rama that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
By the time people are hearing this, it'll be in full swing. Where like you do crossovers between Rocket League and Fortnite. And so I'm going to do all the Fortnite stuff in Rocket League and then have all the Rocket League stuff come over to Fortnite, because I'm still at the point that all of my menu music in Fortnite is Rocket League music, straight up, because that shit's clean.
The other day, when you were here and just playing Fortnite, and I was like, "Oh, are we about to play some Rocket League? Let's fucking go!"
I mean, we ended up playing Rocket League, so
I know, thanks to Fortnite.
Thank you, Fortnite. But yeah, I mean, anybody who seems interested, it looks cool.
I just don't know how I would begin to explain it for listeners.
Yeah, because looking at the screenshots, it looks like maybe your Rocket League inventory comes over, and it looks like, well, they have a hoops mode, and then the goals are like, it's kind of like a Rocket Labs map as far as the goals go.
In 2D. Nothing's 3D.
I need to fucking watch it. I would watch the trailer, but
2D.
I'm not trying to blow out the audio and fucking just have me staring at my screen for however long this fucking trailer is to try and explain this to the viewers. But if you like Rocket League, go. I'm looking RocketLeague.com. There's a link for it on the homepage. That's how I found it. But Chris, what's your excitement on it?
It's free to play, so I'm definitely like anything Rocket League I'm here for. So I'm download it, give it a shot, and maybe I suck at it less than I suck at Rocket League currently.
Yeah, it might be a more casual experience. I know you and Jalen saw it. I got phone clip for my controller, and so I've been doing a lot more like PlayStation remote play on my phone. I've been doing a lot more. I booted up Minecraft on my phone for the first time in fucking years, and I was like,
Hey,
I can actually play this. Like, they adapted the controls for a controller, and it wasn't the worst thing I've ever fucking played on my phone, so I actually might try out Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile just to see like what they're hitting on with the controller. So one of the other things that's been a big story this past week, we have more substantiated rumors of the Switch Pro. And it's looking like it's going to have DLSS to display in 4K, and it looks like, because it's an NVIDIA-based system, like it's been an NVIDIA-based system since the jump, like, I can't even remember, they were probably the W1 chips? No, that's some Apple thing. There were some chips that were being used in the Switch that originally came from the NVIDIA Shield. So I'd be interested, like, seeing the results of DLSS on a PC, like, seeing the demonstration and actually watching the NVIDIA, like, press conferences last year. I think it'd be interesting what they could do. Like, having a 7-inch OLED display on the Switch, getting rid of the bezels, and then so giving us just a better handheld experience, as well as doing DLSS 4K output. You know, like, I'm out here trying to spend my time in Monster Hunter World, so anything y'all say that'll make it
better battery life too.
I mean,
it's going to come with better controllers.
What makes you think that? I think it's going to be the same Joy-Con shit that we've been going through.
Oh, well.
They need to at least fix the Joy-Con drift too.
Because, like, if you look at the Switch, like, the sizes going from to the sizes going to, like, without having to resize the screen, like, all that is going to do is remove the bezels around the edge of the Switch, which is jarring for, like, me as somebody who, like, my phone, I have an iPhone 12, it's just, like, bezels feel old to me. When I see a piece of tech that has, like, a thick-ass bezel like the Switch does, it just feels kind of old.
Yeah, I feel that. But I'm saying, like, if they're working on a whole new console, there's no reason, like, the Joy-Cons that come with it shouldn't try and fix that, especially if it was that big of an issue to where they had to catch a lawsuit because of it. Like,
right.
That'll be a step backwards. Like, same thing if the battery life is, like, about the same or worse than, like, the OG Switch.
Yeah, so, like, that's the thing. If they put an all-new processor in this to handle the DLSS, handle the OLED screen.
Wait, aren't they getting new NVIDIA chips?
None of this is concrete. All of this is technically rumored, but the Switch is currently NVIDIA. Lie. Yeah, like, at the end of the day, none of this could ever happen, and we would have just fucking spent precious podcasting time talking about something for absolutely
but we
nothing.
love a good speculation, right? Like, let's let our minds wander for a second. Like, that should be awesome. Now, imagine if these consoles came with themes too, you know,
and fucking custom color Joy-Cons. Like, if you just go on their site and fucking order Joy-Cons with fucking button color, you know, Xbox Design Labs for Joy-Cons, it'd just be fucking great.
Right, there's so many things that they're like not doing. Like, there's so many consoles that we should, not consoles, but like so many things that we should be able to emulate on these consoles at this point. Like, why are we just stopping at SNES? Like,
For real.
Nintendo 64, GameCube, Game Boy. Give me fucking GameCube and Game Boy Advance, and I'm fucking in.
Actually, speaking of the fact that game emulation, isn't the Sony store closing soon? So we're going to lose access to games like Shin Megami Tensei, Digital Devil Saga Parts 1 and 2. Like,
talk about it.
So here's the thing.
All
This is also a rumor brought about by
official.
No, it's not official. Sony has not talked about it.
The PlayStation Store?
Yes, that was a rumor brought about by The Gamer. You will not find an official. Sony has not said a fucking word about this. And so, what Jalen's talking
According to
about...
Games Radar, Sony reportedly closing PlayStation's PS3 and PS4.
Yeah, but that's not a Sony statement. According to Games Radar, it's being reported that Sony's going to do this thing.
Okay.
Sony has not officially said anything.
All I'm saying is, this goes back to the whole thing with game preservation, which is these digital games end up on these shops, the shops close, and they're just gone.
So, here's the thing. Judging by the timeline, it looks like you have about 6 months or so
About
to
6 months
scoop
to dump
up
everything onto your PC, make ROMs.
or even
Get on with
scoop
your life.
up what you want, like any downloadable games. Like, I'm probably going to go back and get Everyday Shooter on PS3 just because I fucking love that game. And I had it on PSP, but just playing it in higher resolution than a PSP screen could be some good, clean Christian fun. But yeah, so the reports are that the PSP, PS3, and Vita stores are going to be closing down within the next 6 months or so. My advice is, if you still have a PS3, PSP, or Vita, go and get the games that you want. I feel like the Vita store may live on a little bit longer because the Vita's still getting active releases. Like, the Vita's gotten releases this year, multiple releases this calendar year. So I feel like the Vita store can live on, but PS3 and PSP haven't gotten releases in 5+ years now at this point. So...
Okay, but do you think they're gonna
100% of
like? Let's say they do shut this down.
I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna burn some candles.
I mean,
have
let's
a
just
little
put it this
vigil.
way: digital licenses does not give you real ownership of your of whatever you bought the license for.
Right.
Right, but do you
But-
think they're gonna bring these games over to a new type of store and like
No,
have a way to consolidate? them
I
all?
wish.
No.
I
Isn't-
fucking
If they were
wish.
doing that, I wouldn't be feeling a type of way.
Isn't PlayStation 5 backwards compatible though?
With
Like,
a
should they-
PS4.
So
With the PS4, but do you think they can set it up to where
They
figured out a
could.
way to emulate these?
I mean, they could. I mean,
PS3
we've already
games
figured
better?
out PS3 emulation. So.
Yeah,
Right.
they totally
So do you think
They
they
could
could
do
do
it.
that?
will
Just
they?
from a
I don't
game
think they
preservation
will.
Standpoint.
I
Well,
honestly
Well, from
don't
a game
think they will.
preservation standpoint, it would make more money if you would just get around to remaking it and reselling it. Do they ever get around to remaking and reselling it? No.
They did with Scott Pilgrim.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm
Like,
thinking
that's
about,
the other
let's
thing.
talk
Hold
about
on.
the more obscure games.
Oh, okay, let's talk
Name
about
an
what was
obscure
the Final
game.
Fantasy game that they straight up lost the source code for.
Crisis Core.
The amount of games that they just lose the.
Right. So I
The
get
source
what
code
you're
is
saying
gone.
from a preservation standpoint, but also from a preservation standpoint, a lot of these developers and publishers, because Ubisoft isn't wholly responsible for the Scott Pilgrim re-release, we're getting a lot of these download-only titles, and in addition to that, the majority of the stuff that you'd want to play on a PS3 was released in disc format. Like, I have a fucking healthy PS3 collection because PS3 was one of those transitional generations where a lot of the games
you
came.
have one,
but
who has,
what if you
like,
don't?
I never had a PS3.
Like,
So, wait, like, and I get what you're saying, Madrid, but if you never owned a PS3, what games specifically are you missing from the PS3 that aren't playable right now?
I don't know. What if I want to browse and find out one day? I now just won't have that option. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not happy about it. Like, as somebody with two PS3s,
such a head ass console, like they should be able to fucking figure out a way to make it run on their current shit. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, let's take this one step further. Here's what games that we would lose. Like, the reason why I brought up, we would lose the PS2 era SMT games that they were put on, that they have for the PlayStation Classics that are on PS3. They have they haven't moved that over to PS5.
They
have
could
not said anything about moving that for PS5. They started doing that with PS4, and then they kind of just didn't.
But those
like,
games still work. Like
on
Psychonauts
to just decide to do that when they might just not, and then the game just ends up lost to time.
Like, and I'm not saying you're wrong, Chandler. I'm not saying any of you guys are wrong about any of your valid criticisms. Like, I'm just saying this as the person most invested in the Sony ecosystem out of all of us.
Yeah, but if you literally own the games, that's going to lead you to not care as much.
yeah.
But there are digital-only games. The PS3 is a very special console to me. It was the first console, like, PS3 was a console that brought me through my teenage years. PS3, I was one of the people who played Uncharted 2 when Uncharted 2 was a PS3 exclusive. I didn't have a 360 until I think I was like 17, 18 and bought it off fucking eBay. Like, I wasn't, during that generation, I was a PlayStation exclusive person. And while the right answer might have been, you know, get a Wii or get a 360, I was ingrained in.
Yeah.
I didn't miss it. I just played all the shit that was important. I hit up my 360. I hit up my Xbox friends and was like, "What do I need to play?" And then bought all those games off eBay for cheap and played them all. Like, I have 360 games behind me. Like, I'm not lacking in 360 games. I have more PS3 games than I have 360 games. And you're right. Something like Bleach Soul Resurrection.
But the fact that we can get all those 360 games with, like, relatively easily.
Some of the 360 games I have behind me aren't backwards compatible. I can't put them in an Xbox One or Xbox Series X and have them run.
Such as?
RIP to
Just
those.
curious. Like,
Jet Set Radio Future.
I mean, it's not RIP.
That's
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Heck, actually, that's an example of a game that I say, hook it up to your PC and dump it and make a ROM. That's
Titanfall 1.
dump it and make a ROM.
Even though there was an Xbox One version of Titanfall 1.
Did y'all see that there's still like servers up for Titanfall 1 like multiplayer?
Yeah, because Titanfall 1
it's unplayable because there are racist bots that that are just ending matches now. What? So it makes it pretty much unplayable. Yeah. Check that out. That's the article about it. Fucking nuts.
Right. So, I mean, getting back to the PS3, PSP, and Vita stores closing in the year 2021. First of all, we don't know if it's substantiated at all. Second of all, I'm going to be sad to see it go because PS1 classics on the PS3 and Vita is fucking undefeated. I have so many games on there that I have no other way to play. Like, this is not good. Like, yeah, Xbox is doing a better job of like respecting its heritage, and the fact that you can play original Xbox games on the Xbox Series X, Xbox 360, everything that was on Xbox One, all of that stuff just comes with you, is way better than what PlayStation's done for the last several like PS2 could play PS1 games, certain PS3s could play PS2 games.
And PS1 games. I mean, when the
Sony made the architecture of the
came out,
PS3
you could
funky.
play both.
I'm just gonna say that right now. The architecture of the PS3 is funky.
That's the reason why we're in such a desperate situation here with this shit. That's why taking that shit down is gonna suck.
Here's what I hope, and I know it's never gonna happen. I hope that PlayStation just, when they shut down the PS3 store, it's just merged with the PS5 store. And all of those PS2 classics, like I have Persona 3 Fez, I have Persona 4, the original version.
What if they just put that into PlayStation Now? And they're like...
I don't want to stream any of this. There are games on PlayStation Now that I would want to play. And with my good internet, like I tested out PlayStation Now a while back. And, you know, it's not ass.
Is dog water? Is it dog water?
No, it's not pre-cum. But only our Apex homies will get that one. But yeah, I don't want to stream my games. That was my thing with Stadia. I have a fucking PS5 right here that I paid with my hard-earned money for. Let me run these games on this system. Even if we're not getting FPS boost or auto HDR or smart delivery or all these things we're getting on the Xbox side, let me go into my fucking PlayStation purchase history and let me download the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, because I have all those games digitally. Let me go in there and fucking download Everyday Shooter or download the past like, I have, like, fucking Bioshock Infinite. Like, I have a bunch of random shit digitally on PlayStation. And I'd fucking love for PlayStation to give me a way to play those games on my PS5 because I already own them. Like, I'm thinking of going and getting Xenogears. Shout out Justin from the Rusty Rupees podcast. I'm thinking of going and getting Xenogears as a PS1 classic because that's the easiest way for me to play this game right now. Which is honestly kind of sad.
And that's the reason why the whole digital licensings on games is nice for convenience sake, but will fuck us over decades later.
Well, I mean, a lot of games in the late PS4, Xbox One, early PS5, Xbox Series X/S generation, that's game companies are finally starting to think about what they're doing with their games and the way contracts have worked. I think the PS4 and Xbox One generation is going to be the first generation preserved forever. Like, I think we'll still be able to play these games going into PS6 and Xbox, whatever the fuck. Like, I think...
You know, I just don't have faith like that in profit-driven companies. I really don't.
But, I mean, looking at the way developers are handling it, if it were up to just publishers, like, EA's making money hand over fist selling 10-plus year-old games on Xbox Series X to people who never got to play those games. Like, KOTOR is still selling on Xbox. Skate 3 is still selling on Xbox. Like, I'm sure these major profit-driven corporations are getting their kind of, like, money out of those situations. And so they're gonna follow the money. Wherever the money's coming in is where they're gonna go. But
that's the thing about it. Corporations, you would think that, but then corporations never take that option.
Mm-hmm. EA and Ubisoft have. EA and Ubisoft definitely have. Like, especially EA on the... I want to get Game Pass Ultimate for my Xbox One S just because that you have access to the EA Play account as part of Game Pass Ultimate, and you can just fucking Titanfall 2. Like, I know I have Titanfall 2 on PlayStation and PC, but like the fact that somebody not me in particular can go and experience Titanfall 2 for the price of that subscription, which is cheaper than Netflix at this point. Like, it's good games.
Titanfall 3 win.
When? Fucking Respawn? When? Just take my... I'll go... Do you want me to go buy the fucking helmet from the Titanfall 2 Collector's Edition? Like, what do I need to do to get Respawn to get that I need a Titanfall 3 in my life?
Rumors that the new hero's going to drop a Titan.
It's gonna be...
the new hero is a Titan, just mini. It's a prototype Titan, so it's mini.
Hashtag Pathfinder? All
Tiger
right.
Isn't an actual Titan. He's a Marv.
He really is. But, you know, robots is robots.
That does kind of sound like a slur.
Robots?
No, he's a Marv.
Yeah, I can see that one. Might have to, you know, not... I've always used Marvin Unit, which should be like the African American equivalent, but like, if somebody calls me an AF, like, I wouldn't know how to feel about that.
What if somebody called you a BIPOC? They looked at you and just like...
See, every time I hear that, I think bipedal, and every time I'm like, yes, I do have 2 legs.
If you think about it, it's almost like Tupac.
Oh, shit. That's what happened? Is that what happened to him? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Rebranding.
Hiding in plain sight this entire time.
All right. I mean, so, Chris, I'm going to run through the what you've been on and then see if there are any one more things. I mean, we've kind of covered the news this week. I feel like this has been our first week in, like, 6 weeks where it's just the 4 of us, and I feel like we actually covered, like, the biggest stories of the week. So, Chris, what you been on this week? What have you played? I know we played some Rocket League. I know you've talked about your Resident Evil 7 in VR experience.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we traded. I got my PS4 VR, and I gave Anton the Galaxy Rift S.
No, the Oculus Rift
Oculus
S.
Rift S.
Produced by Lenovo. There's a little Lenovo thing on the side of it right there.
Oh, yeah. And so, yeah, we hung out last week. We got pretty intoxicated. And so my first experience was drunkenly playing Resident Evil 7. And I think I was bolder when I was trashed. Not remembering everything I need to do, like kind of trying to remember the controls and whatever, but just like running through it, just like, man, you know what? Fuck Jack. I got this motherfucker. Looking up at him and still squaring up. And it was a good time. I didn't get sick. I did better when I was drunk. I didn't get, like, I felt the motion when I
am afraid of being in VR intoxicated. Like,
I think my brain was just like, it's fine.
But also, you're built different, Chris. Like, you could outdrink me any day of the week. You were the one person I'd concede to a drinking contest because...
I don't know if I like that or I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I am right. I'm 100% right. You could outdrink me, Chris. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm forced to drink to my limit to prove that you could outdrink me. Because... true shit, you'd outdrink me. I mean, I think
even throw my hat in the ring.
That's fair.
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring, not to win, just to get the booze.
My direct's gonna stay firm.
Yeah, I'll take the free beers. I'll take the free shots.
Free.
Well, I mean, I did kind of spend money. It's like, did you drink all that beer I left in your fridge? You never answered that question. Like,
no, there's some still there.
Okay, yeah, I have one left.
Nice.
And that'll be drunk soon.
I did play, I think, a couple nights ago, and it's scary. Like, knowing everything. I played this game at least 10 times. I've platinumed it within 4 days of it releasing. It's scary in VR. Just like, there was a
that
certain
game loves to get in really, really in your face. I mean, like, everybody gets in your face. When in doubt, get in their face.
And like, I beat Marguerite, which is the mom, and I got to the point where I saved Mia because I didn't want the extra boss fight, and I got into the boat, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I got anxiety and just like,
Right. Do you understand my anxiety about putting on a VR headset now?
Well, I got anxiety because I know what I was about to go through playing this next part of it. Like, I know the fear that it was about to be distilled in me playing this dark, abandoned tanker of a fucking boat and not wanting to go through that shit. But other than, like, VR is cool. Playing it is like the coolest experience. That trade was, I was like, yeah.
And the play at home games, I recommend Thumper and I recommend Res Infinite. Like, play those two. You got Farpoint while I was there. Like,
yeah, you're right.
It
was just like,
experience these titles, because I played Tetris. I probably talked about this last week, but I played Tetris Effect. I hooked up my PSVR to my PS5 and played me some Tetris Effect, and these games are just fucking solid, bro. I don't even know what to...
I know I played Thumper at your house once, and that was also a solid experience. I do want to get Tetris Effect now that I do have PlayStation VR.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Connected update to come out, because it was exclusive to Xbox for the launch of the Series X, and so was Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like, so you could get it on PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and then it just recently dropped for PS5. So I'm hoping. I haven't had to deal with hiccups since we left the studio, but I'm dealing with hiccups now. It was like 2 weeks in a row in the studio where I had hiccups, and I was like, I hate everything. But yeah, I'm hoping that Tetris Effect Connected comes to PS5 soon. Hope we get a date. Hope we get a fucking anything letting me know I'll be able to play more Tetris Effect on PlayStation. So Jalen, what you been on this week?
Fantasy, trying to get through the last 20-something quest of Stormblood. I have less than about, like, I think I'm close to like 18 to 15. It's one of those, if I could just get a solid day to just sit down and where I can do nothing but just play that, I could finish Stormblood and get into Shadowbringers. It's just that's not going to happen for at least another week.
Are you getting Rise day one?
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm buying a lightsaber. Buying a motherfucking lightsaber.
I'm at the point that I don't care. We already have too many people who are into Monster Hunter. Look for the Squad Sessions podcast on a podcast feed near you with the X in the middle.
I'm going to get it eventually because I do plan on playing
But
Rise.
Didn't you not play Iceborne?
Yeah, because I played 1,000. Yeah, because that's the thing about it. I put hundreds of hours in the world, and then by the time Iceborne came out, I was like, I don't feel like doing that. But time has passed. I played other stuff. Brand spanking new game that I have 0 hours in. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
I have at least like 10 hours in that because of the demos. I have at least 10 hours into Rise. But
how many monsters did you have to fight? Like 3?
There are 3 hunts. How many monsters have I hunted? At least 50?
And also, like, I'm not trying to get too attached to a game since the Near Replicant game comes out in what, 2-3 more weeks?
No, a month. Like, not it's more than a full month between
It's
where
more than
we
4
are.
months. I thought it would be about this time. I thought it was about this time next month. Okay.
No, it's like next week plus a month.
Oh, it comes out in May?
No, it comes out at very end of April.
Okay. Because I was like, this is the last week of March.
Yeah, but
No, it comes out a month from yesterday. It's a month from yesterday.
Okay.
As of recording, Near Replicant comes out a month from yesterday.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that too. Like, that's the thing. Judging by the reviews I've seen of Rise, like, I watched Monster Hunter YouTubers and I watched, like, as far, like, mainstream as stuff like GameSpot. Watching these reviews, I think I'll have time for other stuff. Like, I think I can 100% Rise before Chameleos and play other shit.
Damn.
So, I'm excited for Near Replicant. Like, Glory to Mankind. Like, or what? No. I always fuck
That
up
was
these.
definitely the
One of these. This is the Attack on Titan salute. This is the salute in Steven Universe.
Yeah,
I can never remember the fucking salute
Yeah.
in Nier. The Glory to Mankind salute.
Yeah. To those Near raids. I need that stuff.
That's the other thing. 14 like has ruined my fucking life. I just put the 60-day game card up there because I'm like, I want to put game time on my account when 5.5 and the PS5 version drops. But at the same time, I also want to save that time so when 5.5 and the new thing drops, I can at least make it to Shadowbringers in that game. Like, the fact that I am at least halfway through Stormblood from starting at the beginning of February, and not even the first week of February, the second week of February, and we are now in late March, and I've gotten more than halfway through Stormblood. I think I can make it to Shadowbringers before Endwalker drops. Maybe not post-game Shadowbringers, but I'm gonna play. Alright, so Madrid, what you been on this last week? I feel like we haven't heard you. We've been hearing a lot of anime talk and a lot of manga talk, like Jujutsu Kaisen. We about to fucking
This anime season's about to be over. I'm about to get hurt.
Spring. We didn't get to talk about this with the Modern Alchemist last week, and I apologize for that. But My Hero Academia is coming back, and I'm gonna miss Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan. But motherfucking Deku's gonna be back on my screen, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, a whole lot of gang shit. Actually, it's what? They come out this weekend, or is it next week?
Yeah, this weekend. No, this weekend. Like, by the time people hear this episode, the first episode of My Hero Academia is going to be out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. There's still a bunch of winter anime that I still need to watch. Like, I need to catch up in ReZero. I need to watch Wonder Egg Priority. I need
to watch that as well. Considering so many people have compared it to Fooly Cooly, I'm like, I might have to watch this Wonder Egg Priority shit.
Fooly Cooly? I don't know, not from what I've seen, but I okay. It's not a 1-to-1.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be a 1-to-1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It seems more like a influenced by than a this is a sequel, like a spiritual successor. So, and I'm cool with that. Like, anything that makes people who are also into Fooly Cooly say that this invokes Fooly Cooly vibes, I'm with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, besides that, I really haven't played a lot of different things. I played some more of the Rise demo. We curb stomped Extremist, so that was exciting. Got the Draken layered armors. We was flicking it up last night, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just deep in their Draken layered armors.
Go like my tweet of us, like, basically the squad sessions group, Like, go like that tweet of like all of us in our Draken lair and our posted up because it's a fucking magical moment. I've been trying to beat Extreme Myth for 3 fucking years of my life. I've gone back since I was over leveled for that shit and still got my ass handed to me.
Right. It was funny because the first one that we ran, I was like, we're gonna beat him. Like, even if it's not right now, which I was certain it was about to be on that first one, but we ended up getting played. this bitch, what did he do? Is that when the ecliptic meteor was falling and it was like right next to the comet?
No, that was when the comet
exploded.
Yeah, and knocked us all back. Oh my god,
knocked us all back like right when we got up on the comet. So we ended up wiping like a fucking quad cart. Granted, we lost no carts that whole run, and we were DPSing the shit out of them.
Honestly, Behemoth deserved every fucking hit point that he took from us. Because we were dunking on Behemoth. It would just be that last room every single time. It's like, Behemoth, are you going to be a hoe in this last room? And most of the time he was. Except the time we beat him, I just took his Anemone in the last room. Because Greatsword is really good at taking Anemone. And we fucking did that shit.
Fucking tank. Greatsword's a fucking tank. Like, if you really look at the Monster Hunter, like, weapons and the way you build for them, you know, they each play their unique role.
Yeah,
and, like,
I'm a tank and everything.
Biodiversity in a match is really lit. So there's that. But besides that, you know, more Apex. Chaos Theory's over. Hooray! I dropped some money on the Revenant skin. Hooray!
I dropped some money on the Gibraltar skin just to go with my heirloom. So, no judgment here, Madrid. Maybe for my listeners.
I wish it ended on Thursday because I would have dropped more money on the event.
You're not wrong.
But it was Tuesday.
I would have gotten the Loba.
Yeah, I would have got the Loba. That's what fucked me. I was like, man, with all the Loba I played this season. But if you cop the Rev, it came with like 3 packs of with like 3 Apex packs. So I was like, all right, there might be some more coins in there. There might be another skin or something from the event in it. It wasn't, but you know, whatever.
It could have been.
It could have been, and you know, that's all right with me. Apex Legends is my gacha game of choice.
Yeah, I would have argued probably before I got back into Apex. I would have argued with you about that, but you're right. I have been into just paying for gacha pulls.
Yeah, it's shit. It is shit. But hey, here we are. I don't know. I think I talked about this last week, but I played a little Octopath Traveler. I gotta fight a boss, and this nigga mixed my shit the last time I fought him. So I'm gonna have to do a little leveling.
Yeah, that's how
do a little grind. But then there's that yak, and I kind of want to hit that yak.
Yeah,
I want to hit that yak hard.
You have the access to Yakuza 7. Wait to play Like a Dragon until you have time. That will be my one starting tip for you. Because I started Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I feel you. I started Yakuza Like a Dragon like at least 2 days ago, but the majority of my time with that game was spent today. You need to, especially in the early game.
I know, I need to like watch the cutscenes and shit and like sit through. I've watched enough people play the beginning to where I essentially know what happens or whatever, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to skip it on your own save file.
Oh no, I'm not gonna skip it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Anton Ichiban. I'm not skipping shit.
Ichiban,
I want to play through a lot of.
Have you?
You know, I want to play through a lot of it, so I feel like I'm really gonna get that itch. I'm gonna play just enough to know what it's hitting like, and when I get that itch for it again, I'm gonna fucking inject it, baby. It's gonna go down, but
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
SMT is also on the horizon. Monster Hunter is like.
Oh, how far out is SMT 3? Because I might do the thing again.
Do what thing again?
I know pre-orders just went up for it, so I think it's in April.
Have you played
Game?
Strikers at all?
I have
Yeah.
actually. I played like 2
I
hours
played like-
of Strikers.
I played like 5 or 6 hours of Strikers.
I played a good for what Strikers is and the fact I've
It's so good.
I've been spinning my wheels until Monster Hunter Rise comes out. So I've been hopping into a bunch of shit, playing small amounts of a bunch of shit. So like Final Fantasy 14, I put chunks into getting my wolf mount. I put chunks into Apex of finishing the Chaos Theory event, like getting that Kraber skin. So I've been putting games kind of like, oh, I need to play X amount of this game on this day because Monster Hunter Rise is on the horizon. But now being concerned with the fact that Monster Hunter Rise doesn't have an end game on release, like being concerned with that has had me. I'm spinning my wheels to get there, and then I'm gonna fucking tear through all that shit. Like, I'm gonna be ravenous. I took off work for the first time in like over 2 years to play Monster Hunter Rise. So I'm gonna get in that shit and go ape shit. But I just am aware now because of reviews that it just doesn't have enough to keep me satiated for more than 2 months, you know? But in that time, Near Replicant will come out. We'll be getting closer and closer to Guilty Gear Strive, you know?
Yeah.
I have a slate of games. And
A flood of games, if you
Do
will.
have a slate,
a
like-
tidal wave.
What like
A
from April
seismic
to like
toss.
June, it's just gonna be games.
2021 has been one of my best gaming years in recent memory because I've gotten to the point like the PS5. Is there something I'm playing? Like I made progress in Sekiro. I made progress in Yakuza Like a Dragon. I fucking platinum Pinkman Plus on PS4 and PS5. Like I feel like 2021 is a year of gaming because we've gotten used to the Parmesan Porygon problem, panoramic, Pepsi. We've gotten used to it. And I'm to the point of like, once I'm home from having to work, I'm not going anywhere. So I might as well fucking pump hours into all these games. Also, I'm sorry to YouTube viewers and Twitch live viewers. I'm visibly drunk, and I hate when I look visibly drunk.
Oh wait, the new Pokemon Snap is April 30th. What the fuck?
Fuck that game.
Damn.
Sounds like a personal
Just
problem.
immediately.
My
That
thing
game do to
is
you? What that game do to you?
nothing. I just don't have any nostalgia for the original Pokemon Snap. And they're selling this new game just off of nostalgia for the original Pokemon Snap. So, legitimately, they're not selling this game to me at all. And so, like, as
I
a
just wanna take
hardcore
pictures of Pokemon, like what's his face from the show. You know, that's just what I want to do.
Go catch his Pokemon, alright? Go is like playing Pokemon Go.
Tracy?
Yeah, I'm talking about Tracy. And also, I've personally always had love for these
Did you?
the little spin-off games. Like Snap, Channel. Like, I loved Pokemon Channel so much.
I loved Pokemon Channel too. I just didn't have that nostalgia for Pokemon Snap.
Here's a little fun fact that y'all might have not known. Tracy was only put in the show because to write out Brock because the people in the West thought Brock might be racist because of his slanted eyes. And nobody in the world thought that. And that's the
Right,
only
Brock
reason
is
why
the GOAT.
Tracy was
I
given-
fucks with
Yeah.
Brock. I
Tracy
fucks
was a
with
great
Brock
character
and
at
Misty.
all.
Misty was the first waifu. I didn't even know what a waifu was back then, but Misty was the absolute first waifu.
I never thought of Misty as a waifu.
I
No,
did as a kid,
no.
100,000,000%.
Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. Just saying, I'm just trying to get
On the
just
other
trying to get arrested and
No,
and taken to the hospital.
I'm not gonna let that happen to you, Madrid. Let me know if
No,
you're
only
about
in
to
the
get
Pokemon
arrested.
world.
Hit me up.
Only in the Pokemon world, not here.
All right. So does anybody have a one more thing after we've had this wholesome? Like, I've missed it just being us. I've missed like this level of energy. Also, I'm drunk, so
So that
Yeah,
actually
that
kicked.
right.
you're just drunk. It's okay. Oh, my one more thing.
But I
We
care
just
about
did an
more.
episode of 3Piece Set Podcast.
Hey,
It's going to be coming out soon. I'm excited to get that to people.
I'm excited to get it.
It's probably the most introspective, open, honest, and most raw and visceral episode of the podcast that we've worked on and recorded. So excited for y'all to hear that. So check that out, 3Piece Set Podcast. If you're not up to date, go catch up.
nice.
It's coming
All right.
soon.
And remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet. CheesyControllerPodcast.com, which it felt good as fuck this last week giving my business card to a fellow gamer.
Hello,
He
fellow
noticed-
gamer.
You're out here giving
He's-
business cards again.
Yes, I am out here giving business cards again. I'm excited.
You're getting business cards again. We got Drunk Ton back.
The,
The vibes are almost there.
yeah.
Right, all we gotta do is have me in fucking Dead End Studios. And I know... Fuck it. Fuck.
That's a talk
Scratch
for a
all that
different
from the
later.
record. You can follow us all collectively, CheesyControllerPodcast.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch, because I've been streaming a lot more, and I'm going to be streaming Monster Hunter Rise. Like, the second that shit's unlocked, I'm hitting the go live button on my fucking Streamlabs to bring content to you guys. At Anton63X, so that's ANTONSIXXX. You can follow Chris,
At Chef and Chris.
Jalen,
Squid Bishop.
Dread,
Speedwagon X.
and 3Piece Pod. Don't forget to follow 3Piece Pod, because they got some fucking
Follow
fire
3Piece Set
content.
Pod on Twitter.
This has been Noah's Good Production. The audio version is edited by Akumasanti. Shout out to Lana Twisted Mind for editing our video versions.
No, big shout
Until
out.
next time, keep it cheesy.
Cheesy.
Easy.